Hello, welcome to I keep telling myself that I want to be a weekly series every Tuesday. I keep saying I want to do a weekly series of keto friendly recipes. Uh, Quite some time ago, I picked up a pressure cooker, Instapot, not sponsored, but when I because I kept coming across recipes on Pinterest of pressure cooker recipes, impulse bought a pressure cooker, and I brought it home and looked up pressure cooker videos. And quite a few pressure cooker videos were pressure cookers going boom. Uh, so I just kind of I'm gonna set that over there for now, and I guess I'll make it. And I've been so busy in my personal life, uh, but then I looked up other pressure cooker videos, and they said that there's so many safety features in it. It's to make pretty much to make it go boom. Either something seriously wrong happened, or someone was messing with it. So there's so many different safety features on it. It's not likely to go boom. Uh, so I'm gonna go ahead and make this pressure cooker style shrimp soup. I got that out of this cookbook. Yeah, I know I said it again, Pinterest recipes, but also I impulse bought this as well. But let's go ahead and get into it. There's quite a bit into it, but it doesn't look like it takes very long. So we'll go ahead and get started. Here's all what's in it. Normally I would show you what's all the ingredients before I start chopping it up, but I just cannot get this recipe started. Anyway, start off with 2 tablespoons of butter, half of a pound of peeled, uncooked, deveined shrimp, 1/2 of an onion, 2 cloves of garlic, 32 ounces of chicken broth, 2 tablespoons of lime juice, 2 tablespoons of fish sauce, 2 tablespoons of tamari style soy sauce, 2.5 tablespoons of curry paste, 1 stalk of lemongrass. It says peel it and chop it up. I didn't realize lemongrass was all just the peel, so I got most of it in there, I think. 1 cup of sliced white mushrooms, 1 tablespoon of ginger root, a teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, and 13.5 ounces of coconut milk. It also says use 3 tablespoons of cilantro for garnish. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, to start it, I just pushed the saute button and to set to normal. I have a tablespoon of butter in there just to get that started melting. Okay, now that the butter's all melted, a little bit more than melted. Whoa! Add in the shrimp and continuously stir that for 3 minutes. Probably should have drained the water off of the shrimp before just throwing it in the pan. That's probably what caused that reaction there. Right. I've been mixing it up for about 3 minutes now, so I'll go ahead and just put that shrimp into this bowl here. Okay. Now I'll add in the other tablespoon of butter. All of it. All right. Now that the butter has melted, I'll go ahead and add in onions and garlic. And I'll just let that cook for 2 minutes, or until the onions get tender and the garlic gets fragrant. We'll just let that cooking for a couple minutes now. So now I'll go ahead and add in the tamari, lemon juice, fish sauce, salt and pepper, ginger, lemongrass. We'll get this whipped in. Curry paste. And mushrooms. Just get that mixed up as I'm going. And then the chicken broth. Now that that's all in there, the only thing that I don't have in there is the coconut milk and the shrimp. Now it says to push cancel to turn it off. I don't know if it just can't go from saute to pressure cook. Maybe that might be a safety feature. Maybe it just keep people from pushing the wrong buttons. But anyway, so now we'll put the lid on. That pressure to pressure cook and pressure cook. High pressure for 5 minutes, and if you just give it a couple seconds, it'll start. There it goes. And when it doesn't immediately take 5 minutes because it has to pressurize, and then once it pressurized, it has to cook for 5 minutes. But we'll let that do its thing. Okay, it got to pressure. It took a kind of bit for it to get to pressure, and when it finished cooking, it said to let it depressurize naturally for 5 minutes. So we'll let and then use the quick relief lever. So I'll let that just set for 5 minutes. If I understand right, this little timer here, it says how long it's been depressurizing. So I'll let that set for 5 minutes. Okay, it's been sitting there for 5 minutes on normally decompressing. So now I'll carefully let that decompress. You'll know that it's decompressed when this little pin will fall down. Be careful, that steam is quite warm. Smells pretty good. It's pretty insistent that you don't take the lid off before it's done depressurizing, and make sure you wait till that pin drops. There it goes. So then that's depressurized. I'll leave it on. It smells really good. Okay, so now I'll add in back the shrimp. And the coconut milk. I'll let that saute. Cancel. Saute on high. More, I guess. More saute is high, I guess. On that. It says let that come up to a boil. It doesn't make very much, does it? It says it makes 6 servings, but I don't know. It's not very satisfying 6 servings. So I'll just let that come up to a boil. Okay. So it's up to a good rolling boil there. So I'll just push cancel and let that sit for a couple minutes, and then that's it. And there it is, all dished out. It's not a very chunky soup. It's mostly just broth. A couple chunks of shrimp in there as well. But yeah, that's pretty simple to make. It smells pretty good if you like shrimp. If you don't like shrimp while you're making this recipe. Anyway, but yeah, the Instapot seems to be pretty easy to cook with. Took me a while to get started just because it's just clumsiness and something's going on in my brain lately. But anyway, thanks for watching. Every Tuesday I'd like to release a video for keto friendly recipes. I'll get this up in the freezer and all that good stuff, and have a nice day. Like, favorite, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and thank you.